Well, Doc, it's gonna be one crazy night, isn't it? We've got lots of things to do. Ryujin. More and more trying to figure out how to do things. And I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you one thing indeed. Imogene needs to take down that stupid Ruru, or whatever the hell her name is. She knows he needs to go to Hades. She thinks that she could just get away with this and screw this whole company off. She's got another thing coming, Duck. And we're gonna show her. We're gonna show her just exactly what we think of her. Stupid lady. She's going down. That's all I gotta say. Oh, she's going down. Let's do this. You ready? Let's start it up, Duck. Positions! Welcome back, everybody. My name is Bliss, and today we're going to be playing more of one of my favorite games this entire year, if not entire decade. It probably definitely is now. Though I haven't rated it as high as I've rated my all-time favorite games, I would definitely say that after this many hours, I definitely put the game at about an 8.25. But very, very possible if just fixing a few things could get it to 9.5. If they just fix a little bit of the quests where you don't have to actually go through, the long different time to figure out how to get around a quest or to disable your achievements being the only way to actually get around it. As long as they fix those things, this game, in my opinion, could easily be a 9 or a 9.5. I can't say it's a 10. I wouldn't say that. I would go as high as I think that if they fix the things, it'll be a 9 out of 10. There's many different things. And I've thoroughly rated this game at multiple different sections, especially as I've went through things, In the faction, the quest that I'm in right now, being the case, I have tried to do the very best I can to configure and change and kind of sway my opinion with what I think of it. And personally, I think it's a great, wonderful game. There are some factions that do better. So this isn't my most favorite faction, not by a long shot. In many senses of the word, I like this one way more halfway through. Well, the first half I found just to be boring and kind of lame almost in a sense. But now I think it's changed quite a bit. So there's that. The other thing, let me see here. Oh yeah, definitely got lots of people going on in here. So we've got lots of different options, and this story, kind of had a lot of switch ups and stuff like that. Now, is it as good as Achilles City? Is it as good as when you're doing the faction of what's crazier is you see how big this was. These were a lot of smaller ones. I'm not kidding. The Crimson Fleet took some time. I mean, it was some time. There were some big quests in that. That was huge. Another thing was, of course, the Freestar Collective, which was enormous. And then the UC was, amazing. But it was crazy because actually the very first one that we kind of had started off, it looks like was this. I didn't even notice that. I went to the very bottom of the list here. And today, I'm feeling a little sniffly, a little bit under the weather, but let's just take a look at the missions. 184 quests completed. Crazy. 9 of the main quests. We've done 8 Crimson Fleet quests completed. Freestar Collective is 12, and we're at 11 here. I find that now this might actually be longer than the Crimson. I still don't think it's as long as Freestar. United, I felt like, was way longer, especially the different planets. But the side quest that we've done just in itself is amazing. It really, really is. These creatures and people that I've killed, I don't really know if this actually is, when I jump back, my thing. I will say, though, out of the toughest, this is the most difficult. When I went against those 6, they don't mess around. 1 versus 2 is, pretty crazy. But you get a whole group of them. Oofy mama, you know what I'm saying? Let's go talk to her.
Double check those measurements are right. Anesthesia always makes me nervous.
I have performed a cursory scan of your vital signs.
Ah, here's my lucky candidate. I hope you're ready to embark on one amazing journey.
Yeah. Just don't from it. It's not like I have a choice. Are you actually qualified to perform an operation like this? It's not like I have a choice. Yep. I guess I don't have a choice, which I hate. This is the one thing. Okay, I'll say this about this. Every other quest, I get to make decisions. This is the big thing that I want. And the reason that it got rated a little bit lower than what I wanted. Because an 8.25, I know some people are going to be like, really? You've played this game so much? And I think 10 out of 10 replayability. 10 out of 10. But if you ask me overall what the game is, I mean, it's an 8.25. On a high end, maybe an 8.5. Because you can't make decision
You were
matters.
saying?
There's points in where the persuasion and things like that I should be able to come in here and make major decisions that affect the game to the point where it's, reflected later on in the route. And I don't see that much. It's not like I have a choice. Do I? Because I don't. Yep, don't have a choice.
Hey, we may not like the options, but we all have choices.
No, I don't.
Now, just a few details before we begin. Obviously, we'll be putting you under. I'll be making a small incision in the back of your skull where the internal neuroamp will be fitted.
Oh, boy.
The whole procedure should only take 3 to 4 hours with little to no downtime afterwards, provided DeMarcus got everything entered correctly.
Did I not just say I quadruple checked the numbers?
You know I'm just giving you a hard time. Besides, I've got to make sure my patient is reassured.
Right, because joking around before a surgery is always reassuring. Yeah, that's just great. Uh-huh.
You're gonna be fine.
God,
All
I
I'm
hate
saying
you.
is that you're in good hands.
I don't
Now,
feel like I'm in good
just
hands.
lie down on the table once you're ready, and we should be good to go.
And I think we have to do this. So here's another thing right here. Do we have to do the neuroamp? That's my question. Starfield, do we have to do the neuroamp? Okay, should you get the neuroamp? Do we even have a choice? Let's see what it says. Yeah, it says you'll have to agree to have the procedure completed. See, this is what I mean. In a game of choices, I should have the choice to do it or not. If I, that's the thing I just don't get about it, but that is what it is. Oh, hi, Sarah.
All right, let's get this party started.
Goodness gracious. What a stupid thing. I don't want this thing in my brain.
Well, look who's finally up. The operation was a success, obviously. Once you're able to refocus, let me know how you're doing.
I want to shoot you. I love it how much texture they put into it. Diplomacy, instigation, intimidation, manipulation are all social skills that you activate while your scanner is up. Hover your cursor over the target and press E to bring up the social skills. Select which skill you want to use with the mouse scroll wheel. If you fail a social skill, your target will be immune to all future social skills. Why the frick would you bring this up, game, in this point? So this is quite possibly the number one reason that I love Bethesda game. I put all my points in persuasion right to begin with. They're giving me this after 50 hours. Like, why? Why would that be the time that you would do that? So apparently I don't have all of the functionality or ability of using it beforehand. Man, so it's such weird pacing in this game. So pretty much, you should just do the factions right off the bat.
It's good to see you again.
But you don't know which faction to do, so even if you do, let's just say you do all the other factions, you're still going to put in a considerable amount of hours, of course, for something like this. So, I don't know.
So, how are you feeling? You look good?
I'm disappointed. I was hoping for some cool bionic modifications. You know, you suck.
Yep, that's me every morning. But the whole point of this is no visual indication and no adverse side effects. So, sounds like we're on track. Just a couple quick notes before using the internal neuroamp. First, you can only influence one person at a time. And second, the effect is temporary, so be prepared if you use it in a combat situation.
Understood. Yep.
Great. Now let's test this sucker out. DeMarcus has graciously volunteered for science, he says.
Alright, let's see what the internal neuramp can do.
That's the spirit. DeMarcus loves being hands-on and experiencing things on his own. It's probably why he's the second most published scientist here, after me. Just head up the stairs nearby to the observation deck.
Mm-hmm. Look at this detail. It's really nice. Some of the detail they do so well. You know what's crazy? I mean, look at this thing right here. It's like, you know, blurry as heck. Didn't do nothing with it. Nothing at all. Now, you take 2 steps this way. Boom. Down to the very grain and inner detail you could see in this little thing. I mean, it's crazy. How do they go from blur to this? Blur, this. Blur, this. I don't know. Another example that I want to show is look at this chair. Look at the detail that they went in to just kind of showcase that. Really something. You know? It's still not as high def though, but when you kind of come out here, it has that type of look. You can see it right here too. But you notice the difference? You look at the chair here, the detail is quite good, but still somewhat blurred. But then when you look at this thing, I mean, it looks like crap. So again, this level of detail, then look at the floor. And it's very weird what they pick here on what they do. Can't use my thing for some reason. Well, I don't know. Okay.
All right, relax. This experiment can go worse than the last.
I don't know why we're... Press F to open your scanner and target the person you want to manipulate. Press E to bring up your social skills and select manipulation. Okay, E.
So what do you research and develop? So that's why there's so
Oh.
many other guards on this floor.
That's it?
If anyone else got their hands on our neural technology, I'm sure they could test what it was.
Did he do it? What the frick? What a stupid game. Okay, so go to the door. Oh, you dingle bat. Here. Grab the key card. Okay, is he on? His manipulation's on. Grab the key card. He won't click now. Yeah, now you won't click on the door. Oh boy. It said E to manipulation. Okay. So now that we have E on manipulation, we clicked it. Manipulation failed to attempt. Now we've got him. Jesus, I don't know what the frick. We pushed E like 5 million times there.
On the one hand, I'm fascinated by the incredible technology. On the other, I'm terrified what could happen should this fall into the wrong hands.
It is in the wrong hands.
Divided about something in all my life.
All right.
Oh my god, that was incredible. What was it like?
Wow. How to describe it? 1 minute I was excited about seeing how the experiment
So what
would
do you
go.
research and develop
Next,
up here
I
anyway?
had a brief moment
Always
of
wondered.
disorientation and
Name
figured
a
I
Ryujin
lost my
product
train
and
of
someone
thought.
up here is probably
It
working
was
on it.
eerily nice.
The crown jewels, the
Yes,
neuroactivation.
I admit it.
Obviously.
Just as you predicted.
I knew it! I can hardly
Yeah?
wait to finish writing up my latest
Management's gotten
dissertation.
pretty
And you owe me
paranoid
100
about
creds.
corporate spies lately.
I'll be keeping myself
Anyone
under
else
constant
got their
surveillance
hands on
now.
our neuroapp technology?
Curious if
I'm
any
sure
other
the
side
execs
effects may
would lose
manifest.
it.
Okay, yeah, there could be tons of side effects. This is bad.
So, tell me all about it. How did it feel? Any side effects?
It didn't feel like anything at all to me. That was way too easy. This is my new favorite toy. That was way too easy. This kind of tech should be banned. If I suffer any side effects, do I get compensation?
Well, I'd leave that up for Alexis and Lyndon to decide.
Yeah.
Compensation's not really my thing.
Oh, you don't pay that up. Okay, well that's... That was way too easy. That kind of tech should be banned.
Well, luckily, that isn't up for you to decide. I hope you know, you're talking about banning my life's biggest accomplishment.
This
I'd
is your
even go as
life's
far as to
biggest
call it the
accomplishment?
settled system's
Jesus.
biggest accomplishment. That's something Ryujin isn't going to let go of easily. It really was fascinating how all I experienced was a moment of disorientation. It's truly remarkable tech.
I'd never be comfortable as someone's puppet. You didn't feel violated at all? What if I had used it to make you kill another person?
Those are the kind of edge cases that I let the board work out.
Edge
Obviously,
cases?
tech like this is going to come with its fair share of red tape.
Red tape? You could make somebody do anything you wanted. These people are freaking stupid as hell, and they're supposed to be the scientists. Both of these people are batshit nuts. Oh, well, you're talking about my life's work. Your life's work, which manipulates somebody's brain to do anything that you want, and you can't see that being not just a fringe case? These people must live under a rock.
Not at all. But I can imagine if I experienced disorientation like that, but regained my awareness in another room, it could be a bit jarring. We'll definitely be running some more tests in the future, though. So many situations to account for.
Oh my god, it could be a little bit jarring if somebody takes over my freaking mind and brings me into another room and then I regain consciousness. I'd be like, huh, well, that was weird. No, it wouldn't be just a little jarring. I'd never be comfortable as someone's puppet. You people are nuts.
Maybe that's the beauty of it. You'd never know.
Yes, you would.
Besides, the neuroamp isn't total control. If a subject's morals or beliefs in something are strong enough, we still see points of failure. That being said, it's been interesting to discover the actions our subjects sanction in their own minds.
Okay. As much as I'd love to go over the details and potential of this amazing piece of technology I created, Masako wants to see you. It sounds like you have an assignment to complete.
I love it
Brenda
how she
Marcus
says
and I
it's
have a lot of
amazing.
notes to record.
Didn't
like-
Vina say Masako wants to see you?
It's like none of us said it was amazing. You did. I don't think it's amazing. I think it's junk. 2 seconds, guys. Okay. I'm gonna go over a few reasons why this thing doesn't make any sense. Okay, so one, she said that if the morals are against it, it doesn't work, right? So we're gonna use it on people that basically are stupid, don't have money morals. If the person doesn't have any morals and they're just, you know, perceptive to like interrogation or easy persuasion and coercion, then it would be easy to make anybody do anything they wanted. Only somebody with a strong mind would be able to, you know, knock it off. It makes absolutely no sense because one person easily folds under peer pressure compared to another person. So these scientists are totally whack in their understanding of the basic psychology of a human.
Make it quick. I have a deadline.
Makes no sense at all. Again, this faction is... some of the things were kind of cool, but then it switches on me and then it's just like totally stupid. I mean, just doesn't make any sense, not scientifically, and just psychologically, that just wouldn't make any sense at all. Because you could use people to do things a split second before the morality would kick in. People's moral functions don't always hit right away.
I wasn't sure how accurate.
Again, I don't really like this one. I'm gonna be honest. Out of all the factions, I don't like... This one just seems like there was a bunch of different writers. There was this one group, right? And this was the crazy, weird group. That nerdy, kind of futuristic group. And they were going out there. They're like, let's put neural amps in there. Let's do this. And then there was that other group that was like, well, we've got to keep it. We got to have kind of a story in there. And they're like, yeah, but I still want technology. And they're like, no, but we want story. And they went back and forth. And so they threw in the technology crap. And then they threw in the other thing, and then they got this mix match, and then you got this weird kind of characters where, like...
Don't cause any trouble.
The story could be really good, the writing is there, but they throw in these other things that are weird.
Now that you've been outfitted with the internal neuroamp, it's time to put that tech to work.
No.
We're sending you into Infinity Ltd. Lucas Drexler is about to learn exactly why you don't steal from Ryujin Industries.
Mm-hmm. Whatever puts him behind bars. All I need are the details.
All right. Yuko has provided a layout of Infinity Ltd. You have 2 options for this assignment. We'll be providing you with the means for both. Option A, you gain entry through their maintenance access on the roof. Option B, we give you an assigned identity and arrange a meeting for you.
Oh. I love the chance to use my acting skills. Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Just hope those acting skills don't get you caught or killed.
Oh, shut it.
Now, depending on your preference, you'll either find yourself in the maintenance hallway or the marketing department.
Uh-huh.
From there, you have 3 targets. First, you have Lucas Drexler's computer, located in his office on the executive floor. Second is Faye Sengsavan's computer, in research and development. And third, you need to obtain the prototype they are working on, also in R&D.
As you can see, you've several floors to traverse. So I hope you're prepared for an adventure.
A lot of ground to cover without getting caught. So it'd be much faster if I was allowed to use more direct approach.
Nothing a good operative can't manage. Now, I had Ularu create a program that you need to run on both Lucas and Faye's computers. I'll let her explain the details.
You see, once we expose Infinity Ltd, all of their data is going to come under intense scrutiny. We only want the public to know about their mercenary hires and unauthorized human trials, but Project Dominion needs to remain confidential. I've created an overseer program that will gather all the evidence we need, and at the same time delete anything relating to Ryujin and the internal neuroamp.
So the public will never know that Infinity Ltd successfully stole from us? I can see how criminal investigation is not the best way. What about people that know about it, like Lucas?
Anyone who comes forward to defend Lucas would be prosecuted as either aiding or being an accessory to these crimes. They all know career suicide when they see it. As for Lucas himself, if he wants to speak up and add corporate theft to his laundry list of crimes, fine. But who's going to believe him?
With tech like that, I can see why you'd want to maintain control of the narrative, though I strongly object to the methods.
Me too.
If the media were to draw their own conclusions, I'm certain they'd just create a panic among people. Controlling the narrative is of the utmost importance.
Oh, let's just hope this program is as thorough as you say then, and as safe.
No, we don't want to mess on this one. A body count will only distract from what we're trying to accomplish here. In fact, unless they're a master at being one with the shadows, I'd suggest you leave your friend behind. Lower the risk. Simon Rychek provided some useful info on how to evacuate civilians from the building. I'm sure you remember him from Sidonia. Infinity's maintenance crew is understaffed. It's only a matter of time before pressure gauges go unchecked and they have a massive issue on their hands. Once that pressure becomes too much, every floor in the building is going to suffer from gas leaks, setting off an automated alarm to evacuate the building. Simon was able to get a passcode for you to access their system's computer, so you can force the heating system to fail.
Okay, so now it's getting better. See, I go back and forth if I like this faction or not. I mean, it's interesting, some of it. Some of the quests are stupid. Some of them I like, and I really hate her. Good, less people in the building, the better.
My thoughts exactly. We're also issuing you an operative suit. It should help reduce their ability to detect you. These suits are typically reserved for the senior ranks, but we want to reduce as much risk as possible.
Alright, stealth suit or no suit, they'll never know I was there.
And that's what we're hoping for. If you can pull this off, even I'll be impressed.
Once you've run the Overseer program and obtained the prototype, your final step is to deliver the slate to David Barron at the SSNN field office. If he asks questions, feel free to give him just enough information to pique his interest, but no mention of Ryujin or who you are. SSNN is used to anonymous tips. They'll do whatever verifications they deem necessary on their own to confirm the story.
I'd love to see the look of Lucas' face when this story broadcast. Okay. It'll be the corporate story of the decade.
It certainly will, and we'll have front row seats. So, any final questions before you go?
No, I'm ready to go.
Good luck, and be sure to report directly back to me when you return.
Here's Simon's passcode, your operative suit, the Overseer program, and your cover identity. Your cover ID card is encoded with roof entry and elevator access, so that's your ticket in, either way. Don't screw this up. Skylar Lumen?
Alright, so we need to put on the suit. I'll take that off. And my helmet. Take it off. Nope, I still got it on. Okay, I guess it has to be on.
My company's future might be bright.
Dalton! Dalton!
Do you have the program?
Here, do what you need. Yes, here it is. I hope you can find the evidence you need. Of course, I hope you know what you're doing. Lura's work has invaded you before.
It's one thing to hide your work in a network with thousands of employees, not to mention access to a top-secret project that can let you control said employees. It's another to try and hide on a single slate. So, let's take a look.
Yes, 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 yes.
Aha. The decryptions hit a snag. There's definitely something here. This is exactly what we needed. According to this code, Ularu intended to plant false evidence that would show Masako was working with Lucas. The moment you launched the Overseer program, a series of fabricated communication files would have been uploaded to the Infinity Ltd network.
No.
One of them even frames Masako for encouraging Lucas to push for early human trials.
First Imogene, now Masako. Ularu keeps using people as rungs on the way up the ladder. Any one of us could be next.
I'm going to copy the necessary files off this slate and issue you a new one. I want to keep this one intact, so Ularu can't dispute it. All right. Now, we finally have the evidence we need to prove Ularu's guilt.
Good. Then let's nail Ularu right to the wall. She deserves everything that's coming her way.
Yeah. So Ularu was going to frame Masako and use her Overseer program to do it. One down, one to go. Time to pay. Ularu was going to use me to plant fake evidence against Masako for her? That bee.
There's no doubt. Should you have even noticed the upload, the program itself is designed to ignore any stop commands. It would have been too late.
She was going to frame Masako and use the Overseer program to do it.
Yes. And had you not brought this program to me in the first place, you would have been the one planting the false evidence. Without that falsified evidence, Ularu is in for a big surprise.
Oh, yeah.
I fully expect she'll be eagerly awaiting SSNN's broadcast, anticipating Masako to be accused alongside Lucas Drexler. Here's the new slate with the revised Overseer program. Let's get this assignment finished the right way.
Let's do this, Sarah.
They know how to make the client feel welcome up here.
Alrighty. Off to New Atlantis. Oofty mama. Level 60. Wow. We really have grown.
Should be plenty of organic materials to harvest from this world.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please. Okay.
Commercial. And we're off. Oh boy. Sarah.
Can I help?
Wait here a moment.
Take your time.
Thank you. Sit out here, look at the birds, throw some bread.
All visitors are by appointment only, I'm afraid. Hello. Did you have an appointment with us today?
Yes, my name is Skylar Lumen. I have an appointment with marketing.
Ah, yes. From Lumen Interactive. The elevator here will take you to the marketing floor. Once you arrive, you'll want to talk to Ellis Ortiz. He's the receptionist there and will be happy to help you.
And I just want to double check here. For weapons, I don't have the one that I want on. One for my ship here, cargo hold. Did we have that Nova in there? We did. I want that. jettison it to me. Okay, good. I've got the disruptor. That'll knock him out, and then that takes a heavy fuse. So let's see here. And ammo. Did we have heavy fuse? Yeah, we do. Actually, wait a minute. Equip that. Equip it. Oh, I'm too far away. You're too far away? Why does it still say I have one? I just jettisoned it to me. Didn't I? Oh, it's right there. B. Should be in my inventory. It's 2 times now. It didn't go in my inventory. The heck? Jesus!
The following is a public service message to anyone residing in or visiting United Colony systems.
The heck is my Nova? Okay, go back to the load on the autosave. Oh, god dang it. Is it going to make me jump all the way back? 11:37. Man, I don't know why we lost the Nova. Why did I lose that? I just had it on me. Maybe I won't need it. Probably gonna need it, but I'm not gonna go back. What the heck? Let's go through it. We'll F5 in case something goes wrong. All right, here we go.
Welcome to Infinity Ltd's marketing department. Desi notified me that you were on your way.
Hello.
Our waiting area is just to my right. I'll go notify Miss Hart that you're here. Feel free to use any of the facilities on the floor while you wait.
Thank you.
Break room and bathrooms are just around the corner.
Optional. Sabotage the heating. Maintenance report. Heating, okay. Critical systems, heating. Activate. Yes.
Gas leak detected. All non-essential personnel must evacuate the building. Please find the nearest exit and contact emergency services.
Let's F5 it now, in case you run into trouble.
The hell was that?
Shoot. Okay, well that didn't go well. Let's try that again. We're gonna have to use this power a lot, I think, to get through it without them shooting us, or we're gonna have to use the Nova Blaster on them. Oh, I should have just had it. I don't know why I was thinking not. Oh. Guy's right there. Son of a cracker, this is gonna be tough. I'm gonna have to figure this out. Should have just brought the Nova. I almost feel like going back. Guy right there. I've got to get right there. Crap. Shoot. Yeah. This is going to be really interesting on how to do. I am not certain. Well, that's 3 attempts. Gotta somehow get the guy to move through it. We got the first part down. Drop down here. Walk on over. Hit this. And this guy below. Failed. Okay, so that way doesn't work. Go sit on the couch. What's that one down there? Research and development. Okay, yeah, I want to go down. Floor is restricted. Oh, we can't do that.
Anyone else hear that?
No.
Take
Nobody's here. I should have brought the Nova. If I had a little higher stealth, I think that would help. Shoot. Yeah, this is definitely not the way to do it. Gotta get in that room somehow. Get the Nora out. There. Put it on the program. Then run it. Try not to kill anybody. Project modifications. Okay, messages. Putting together post-mortem notes for the meeting. All right. Current meeting in progress. Lunch. Okay. We gotta get in there. I do not know how to get in there. Oh, there we go. People are shooting at me. Don't shoot me. Yeah, this is totally not the way to do this. Oh boy. We're getting hit hard. Oh shoot. I'm just running. Yeah, if I would have done stealth, maybe. That would have been better. What level do we go to? What level is that on? One more up. General office, maybe? Oh shoot. It's there. Right in there. Alright, one more level up. Marketing. Ouch. Shoot! I have no idea where I'm going. I think we gotta go one more level up, though. I should have just shot these guys, but I thought, well, I'll go about it this way. And this has been horrible. Just me running around. Yeah, I'm going up another level. Sorry, guys. I don't know which one this is on, is the problem. It's in marketing. Okay, and we're on the right one. Oh, hello. Oh, there's lots of security here. Shoot! Yeah, this is silly. I should have just done the Nova. Now we're up this level. How do I get upstairs? Right there. Novice. My suit's holding up somewhat, but this is not what I wanted to do. I almost feel like going back through it and blasting him, but how long that would take. Just get through it this way, I guess. This is going to be one of those ones I would like to redo sometime. Let's see here. That one. Or two there. Shoot. I got screwed there. This one, and 3 there. Alright, overseer program, got it in there, workplace. Deliver the evidence. Now we gotta get out of here. Panacea. Entrance. Not killing anybody is difficult. Let's get out of here. Let's go right now. Let's go. Oh. SSN. It's right here.
You're in the Vanguard, right?
So, we have no idea what happened to my 2 Novas. They didn't go into my list here. They were on the ship. I switched back. They were supposed to be on the ship. And then when I jettisoned them, they just disappeared, which caused us not to be able to shoot. I had 2 rifles of the Novas. I don't know what happened to them. Interesting.
If you ever find yourself with a hot lead, we will do our best to protect your anonymity. Can I help you?
Everything on the slate is true, and the subtle systems need to know about it.
Is that so? Spoken like a true tabloid reporter. What's this so-called story about?
I think Infinity LT is growing in body count due to unauthorized human trials.
Corporate greed claims victims once more. And you have evidence to support this claim.
Of course, I wouldn't expect the SSN to just believe a perfect stranger.
Perfect stranger or not, we won't air anything without some sort of hard evidence. I don't suppose you want to tell me how you got this evidence.
Pretty sure you already know that answer. Can't reveal my sources. I'm sure as a reporter you understand that. Yeah, I can't reveal the sources. Sorry, buddy.
Of course. I just hope your source is as reliable as you think they are. Is there at least a name I can cite as my source?
Oh my goodness. I think you know the drill here. I'm anonymous.
Why am I not surprised? As long as the evidence is adequate and verifiable, I expect it'll be aired within the hour, if not sooner.
Good.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I obviously have some work to do.
Yeah, not killing anybody, and that would be so difficult. I'd have to figure that out. Goodness gracious. I wanted to do that quest better, but the game deletes my weapons. I have no idea what to really do with that. Could have went better, though. Could have went a little bit better. Alright. Let's go over the missions. Sabotage. Okay. Let's see where this takes us. Not a single person was shot, though. Executive office. This is where we tell them the big stuffage. Finally starting to warm up here. It's been cold here. All right, Masako.
I've yet to hear anything of note on SSNN. Let's hear your report.
Not a single hitch. David Barron should be running the story any minute. It's only a matter of time.
Good. David won't be able to resist a story like this. He'll do some preliminary confirmations, which will be enough to get the broadcast out to the public. And how did the neuroamp perform?
I never had any need for it. I wasn't about to use it to force people to do things against their will. Yeah, let's go with that.
I didn't realize you were a stickler for morals. Not a common trait for operatives. So now it's just a waiting game for SSNN to break the news. Once the story airs, we have another board meeting scheduled to decide how to handle Infinity. Go ahead, Maeve.
The SSNN broadcast has started. Shall I patch it through?
Yes, thank you.
Infinity Ltd. and Lucas Drexler are currently under investigation for a number of violations, including murder for hire, unauthorized human trials, and corporate theft. Authorities representing the UC and the Freestar Collective have been dispatched to a consolidated mining station and the clinic. Both locations are believed to hold numerous victims. Drexler's motivation appears to be an attempt to launch a new product based off stolen information from a competitor. The details on the project itself and the competitor have yet to be confirmed. This has been David Barron for SSNN.
Oh yeah.
Perfect. This exposure puts Infinity right where we want them. The meeting will begin momentarily, but I want you to discuss the options we have with the other members. Infinity's net worth is about to hit rock bottom. So this gives us the opportunity to win a little more public faith.
Region buys Infinity and no one else loses their job. If you intend to swoop in and save Infinity, they don't deserve it. How does Infinity loss gain Ryujin's public faith?
Infinity is about to crumble before the eyes of the public. They employ thousands of people, and those thousands of people are now worried about their jobs. That's where we come in. First, we'll issue a public statement expressing disgust at their leadership, but sympathy for the innocent workers. That's when we offer to acquire them.
Ryujin buys Infinity LT and no one else loses their job? Yeah, that seems like the right route.
Quite right. The truth is, we'll be making evaluations. We'll shed any employees who don't make the cut, slowly but surely. By incorporating Infinity, we eliminate a competitor, get their best employees and contracts, and all while boosting our public perception.
A corporation like Ryujin can shape any employee into a valuable one. Sounds like a win-win. And here I thought Ryujin might be doing the right thing for once. Yeah, but they're still evil.
It is the right thing. For Ryujin. Which is why I'd like you to talk to the board to convince them this is the right move. There are several who might disagree, and you have the perfect tool to help sway them.
If they don't agree, I'll be sure to make them listen. I'll talk to them, but I can't make any promise. I'm not going to use the internal neuroamp on my co-workers. This is wrong.
Fine. Whether or not you use the internal neuroamp is up to you, but I still want results. You'll find most of the board members in their offices preparing. Vina is also here, waiting for the meeting to start. We'll need at least 50% of the vote to go our way. In the event of a tie, I will make the final decision. I trust you'll get it done.
Well, 3 med packs, a little bit of hippo. Lobby board members. She wants us to get them involved. I think it's the wrong thing, but I don't know. This one is really tough.
If only there were more hours in the day. Great, the bane of my department. If you need something, make it quick.
I heard you're not a fan of acquiring Infinity Ltd.
You heard correct. I've every reason to believe that Infinity Ltd is the Pandora's box of corporations.
Legal issues aside, the pros of acquiring Infinity Ltd are far outweigh the cons. You're right, the burden for all departments would be too extreme. What are the details on why you don't want to acquire Infinity Ltd?
I can guarantee that Infinity Ltd was up to more than just the current charges. The process of finding and following up on all those threads won't be easy. I refuse to be blindsided by another corporation's past, so this is going to take a lot of time and patience.
One more time, why?
I can guarantee that Infinity Ltd was up to more than just the current charges. The process of finding and following up on all those threads won't be easy. I refuse to be blindsided by another corporation's past, so this is going to take a lot of time and patience.
So she thinks there might be more. This is tough. Oh man, what do we do in this situation? I don't like Masako. I want to go against her. I don't like the whole thing. I don't think we should acquire that company. I think they're bad news, but they have good people working for them. But it's a bad corporation. But should the bottom people suffer just because the top people? I think I'm going to go against both Masako and Ularu. I'm going to say no. Don't acquire them. I think we need to, this company, its power and stuff like that with the neuroamp would be too great. Don't like it.
I mean, I could handle it as well as any other high-profile situation. But the real question is, do I want to? And the answer to that is no.
On a real legal nightmare, I'd say the internal number fits that bill. Yeah, I think it fits that bill.
Don't even get me started. First off, if I find out you used that device on me, I will tie you up in court on whatever charges I can conjure for the rest of your life. Second, that tech is one major human rights violation that no legal team wants to fight.
I agree.
I'll do whatever I can to make sure it's either severely delayed or collects dust in storage.
Agreed. The internal app never should have been seen the light of day. I do agree, yeah.
Well, I'm both glad and surprised to hear the one person who has one say that. Masako's lucky to have you at her disposal, even if you are a continual thorn in my side. You may be the greatest asset, aside from the internal neuroamp, that Ryujin has. This exchange has been surprisingly insightful, but now I really do need to get back to my notes.
Yeah, let's go against Masako. Screw that lady. She can go to Hades.
This meeting should prove to be very interesting. I assume Masako briefed you on her preferred outcome.
I was told to use the internal amp to make sure the board votes to acquire Infinity Ltd.
That blasted tech. If it were up to me, I'd have shut down Project Dominion a long time ago. I knew it was a grave security risk, and look what happened.
We saw firsthand how dangerous that tech is. It should never go to market.
You read my mind. Let's just hope Masako and the others see it that way. Plus, if we vote to acquire Infinity Ltd., we're about to add a significant workload onto my team. The last thing I want to deal with are any more incidents this new neuroamp might cause.
And vote against Infinity. I'm with you. It's too big of a risk.
I hate to agree, but you're right. And I'm sure Masako will understand my reasoning.
I don't think so.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some preparations to make. We'll be announcing Ularu's termination of employment at this meeting, so I need to have security ready to escort her off the premises.
Keep out of my way.
Dalton seems like one of the only good people. Like, actually has some sort of moral compass. Alright, here's the next one.
Ooh, look at that. Your surgical wound's healing like a dream. And how's my favorite patient doing? Not seeing any temporal memory flashes or losing time, I hope.
I'm not here to talk about my health. Nah, I'm used to waking up. Are those actual side effects?
What? No, of course not. They're purely theoretical.
Oh my god. I feel great. Nah, I'm used to waking up with strange places. I'm not here to talk about my health.
Oh, well, at least tell me what you think of the neuroamp.
The internal amp changes everything, Vienna. You're going to be famous. Vienna, this tech is dangerous. It is. It's dangerous. In the hands of anybody. This sort of thing has too much power.
I hope you're not actually suggesting that the technology I spent years working on and perfecting never sees the light of day. This is groundbreaking work. My life's work.
You're a scientist. Hear me out. Just look at it from every angle.
Fine, fine. Make your case.
There's enough public outrage you might never work again.
Even if the public did pitch a fit, there's always work to be found, especially when it comes to engineering.
Manipulation. Everyone deserves to be in control of their own actions. The internal backfires, your reputation will be ruined.
You really think they could come after me?
Vienna, as the sole owner of the internal map, I know exactly how dangerous it is.
Well, perhaps I really do need more data. Well, this conversation's made me feel like a proper monster.
You are a proper monster.
You're right. In a perfect world, tech like this is used for good. But this world is far from perfect.
You're not a monster. You got lost in the excitement of discovering something. Next time, look at the big picture. The implications of the internal nerve are obvious. Yes, they're really obvious. Let's just say she's not a monster. She just got lost.
It is. It really is. For years, my only focus has been, is this possible? And then, how do I make it work? I never stopped to consider if it was right, or what it would mean. I guess it'll be up to a vote either way. It's not on the meeting agenda, so I assume you'll bring it up yourself? We just have to hope the others will see reason. So the next question is, what will the fate of Infinity Ltd. be?
We acquire them, it'll be fun to see how they tried to recreate your work. You should vote against acquiring Infinity Ltd. Their research only serves as an example of what not to do.
Wow, you're no fun. I guess there's no point in examining their failures.
No.
Besides, I don't want any of their research to steer me in a bad direction. Well, this has certainly been the most interesting conversation of my day. All we can do now is look forward to the meeting, right? See you in there.
Alrighty. Next person.
You're looking interesting today. Just the person I wanted to see. I want to get all the details locked down for this meeting, and I believe you to be one of the best sources available.
I'm happy to help answer any questions.
Good. I prefer first-hand feedback when available. You've had the chance to encounter members of Infinity Ltd. Throughout your assignments here. Do you think they're worth redemption? And why?
Of course, we can save the jobs of thousands of people. Infinity is filled with incompetent workers. Taking them on as a majority of those workers are innocent. They didn't know what was going on. What makes you think I actually had contact with enough of them to know?
You can tell a lot by just looking at a workspace or simply observing a person in their business environment. Perhaps I mistakenly assumed that as an operative here, observation was a talent of yours.
The majority of those workers were innocent. They didn't know what was going on.
Oh, I didn't mean in regards to Drexler's actions. More in the sense of, should a superior company like Ryujin make room for so many potentially lackluster employees?
You have the opportunity to do some good here, why not take it? It sounds like you already made your decision, so why even ask me? Yeah.
Perhaps I wanted to see if I could be convinced otherwise. It's easy to say, it's the right thing to do for someone in your position. But for me, Infinity Ltd. Is a huge financial unknown. It's high risk versus mediocre reward.
We'd be getting employees on Infinity's cheaper salary? No, fine, just screw. You have the opportunity to do some good here, why not take it?
That is a plea more well spent on Genevieve or Alexis. I prefer to focus on the numbers and leave emotions out of my decision-making.
I don't even want to do this. Why can't I pick the other option? I don't get this. For this one, I didn't even have the other option. I don't want him to vote for it, so why would it not allow me to have an option to vote against it? What?
Your disdain is noted. And perhaps you thought I'd care because you're hopeful. Next question. What is your opinion on how Masako handled the mole situation?
I think it was well handled. It proves how capable Masako is at handling. It was so sloppy, and a mole never should have been possible in the first place. Yes, I would agree. No, I don't think Masako's good either. Sloppy. The mole never should have been possible in the first place.
Expand on that, if you can.
Masako should have fired Dalton a long time ago. He never would have had. A strong CO focused on prevention, so a situation like this never happens. Masako put too much trust in Dalton. I think this one.
An excellent point. Why react and repair when you can prevent a situation altogether? I appreciate the insight. I suppose I should ask if there's anything I can do for you, considering how helpful you've been.
Internal tech like that is dangerous and should be banned.
It's only dangerous to those who can't afford one. Hence the added motivation that will bolster sales.
Fine. Once the lawsuits hit, you'll be drowning in compensation payouts.
It's possible. But with Alexis and Genevieve driving the restrictions and presentation of such a product, it's also highly unlikely. This has been rather enlightening for me. I appreciate the time.
That was a weird one. It was like he was stuck on one position.
Is Masako checking up on me to make sure I'm on her side?
Why would you think Masako sent me?
Because that's what I do. You want something in this business? You don't pull any punches. The only real question is just how persuasive she asked you to be.
I didn't realize there were two sides to take. I'm here on my own.
Mm-hmm. And I don't have an agenda. Look, I know Masako sent you. She knows I want this deal as much as she does. We just need to grab Infinity Ltd. while it's got the public's full attention. I'm all about free PR, especially when it's painting us in a good light.
Coming to the rescue of all those innocent workers will really look good for us. There must be a downside to acquiring Infinity, so what is it? Yeah, maybe the innocent workers is good. The neuroamp is bad. Kind of switching back on my position here. I think the neuroamp is bad, but I think we need to rescue all the innocent workers. Yeah, maybe we should do that.
I'm sure I can squeeze enough goodwill out of this to last us at least a year.
You know, if you really want to keep Ryujin in the public's good graces, there's one big thing to consider. I'm actually discuss more than just that. You have bigger things to think about than Infinity. Yeah, let's just do this one. You know, if you really want to help, yeah.
All right. I suppose you've earned the right to voice your opinion after everything you've done, qualified or not. So let's hear it.
And it turned out that research should be banned.
The possible backlash on tech like this is not lost on me. However, the internal neuroamp will define the next era of tech, with Ryujin at the forefront. It's not an opportunity you just walk away from.
There's no way you could reveal the tech like this and keep the public's favor. Do you really think a product that can manipulate unknowing citizens will be accepted by the public?
Not when you word it like that. But a product that can settle disputes or help broaden someone's point of view? Then you really have something that consumers will buy into. Well, it seems your talents really do stretch beyond just being an operative. Good talk. Maybe I'll even consult you on future endeavors.
Alright, so we've got, with this whole thing, turn on the ramp, yes, 2, no, 3, Infinity LTD. We need to get, that's the last person. I think we should have switched that. For the best, I should have done it around, you know what I'm saying? I should have done, good God, it's way back here. I want to switch that now that I'm halfway through it. I want to save the people's job and say no to the neuroamp. That's what I want to try to do here. So I think that's the best course of action to do in this case. Because as I talked to him and got to know more, I think my idea was wrong. Save the jobs, ban the neuroamp. That, to me, probably is the best situation.
I've yet to hear any...
Let's go back. Give it a time, Miss Scott here.
And how did the new... I didn't So now, once the story... Go ahead, Maeve.
The SSNN broadcast has started. Shall I patch it through?
Yes, thank you.
Infinity LTD and Lucas Drexler are currently under investigation for a number of violations, including murder for hire, unauthorized human trials, and corporate theft. Authorities representing the UC and the Freestar Collective have been dispatched to a consolidated mining station and the clinic. Both locations are believed to hold numerous victims. Drexler's motivation appears to be an attempt to launch a new product based off stolen information from a competitor. The details on the project itself and the competitor have yet to be confirmed. This has been David Barron for SSNN.
Perfect. This exposure puts Infinity right where we want them. The meeting will begin Infinity's net. Quite right. The truth is, we'll be making evaluate by incorporating...
Corporation leaders can share any employee into the valuable one.
That's certainly our hope. Any employee with a sense of drive is sure to show themselves. Which is why I'd like you to talk to the board. There are several...
Not going to use the neuroamp.
Fine. Whether... You'll find most of the... We'll need at
jump
least
through this.
I trust you'll get...
Okay, so let's jump back through this again. Fortunately, we've got to do all these again, but the thing is, saving the jobs is the right way.
At least if you're here, you're not screwing up.
Heard you're not a fan. I'm just here to ensure you're making the right decisions in me. Misako would really appreciate it if you would back her on acquiring Infinity Ltd.
Not much to discuss there. I believe I've made my case quite clear to Misako on why I am against it.
Legal issues aside, the pros of acquiring Infinity LT far outweigh the cons.
All right, I could use the entertainment. Tell me why Infinity is a good asset.
If anyone can navigate the loopholes and ease minds during the acquisition, it'd be you.
A certain amount of confidence during the negotiations would go a long way in this situation.
I would have thought someone with your talents would be up for the challenge.
I see what you're doing. And I suppose it's working. A little.
Acquiring Infinity LTD will strengthen Ryujin.
The benefits definitely exist. It's just, are they worth the risk? Huh. Well, what do you know? I think you just convinced me. Talent like yours belongs in the courtroom.
Internal amp would make handling any situation a breeze. If you want a real legal nightmare, I'd say the internal amp fits that bill.
Don't even get me started. First off, if I find out you use that device...
And she
Second,
says these things.
I'll do whatever I can.
So we want to say agreed, the neural app never should see the light of day.
Well, I'm both glad and surprised to hear the one person... Masako's lucky to have you at her disposal, even if you are a continual thorn in my side. You may be the greatest asset aside.
Okay,
this
thank you.
exchange has been surprisingly insightful. But now...
She has to get back to her notes. Okay, so we did that one now.
This meeting should... I assume Masako briefed you on her preferred outcome.
And then here, make sure the board acquired. Yes, but I refuse to use the internal nerve to ensure votes to acquire.
Good on you. If it were up to me, I'd have shut down Project Dominion a long time ago. I knew it was a grave security risk, and look what happened.
We saw firsthand how dangerous that tech is. It should never go to the market.
You read my mind. Let's just hope Masako and the others see it that way. Plus, if we vote to acquire Infinity LTD, we're about to add a significant workload onto my team. The last thing I want to deal with are any more incidents this new neuroamp might cause.
The vote against Infinity, I'm with you. The Angstrom is worth the work. I know your team can handle it.
I imagine we're looking at months of work. Infinity LTD is obviously not known for their security. I only hope that Masako and the others will be patient with the process. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some preparations to make. We'll be announcing Ularu's termination of employment at this.
Good, so we got that rocked. We got this one right here.
Hey there. And how's my
Yeah. I'm not here to talk about my health.
Oh, well, at least...
Turn app changes everything. Fear this tech is dangerous.
I hope you're not actually...
And she goes
this
into the
is
whole
ground...
thing or whatever. You're a scientist, hear me out.
Fine, fine.
Eternal app backfires, your reputation will be ruined.
But I only created it. I wouldn't be the one that actually used it to do harm.
Vienna, as a sole owner of the internal app, I know exactly how dangerous it is.
Well, perhaps I really do need more data.
The atrocities that can come out of using this far outnumber the good.
It could definitely do a lot of damage in the wrong hands.
You're a brilliant scientist. You can truly believe the internal app is safe.
I know. You're right. Well, this conversation's made me feel like a proper monster. But you're right. In a perfect world, tech like this is used for good. But this world is far from perfect.
You're not a monster. You got lost in the excitement.
It is. It really... I never stopped to consider if it was right, or what it would mean. I guess it'll be up to a vote either way. It's not on the meeting agenda, so I assume you'll bring it up yourself? We just have to hope the others will see reason. So the next question is, what will the fate of Infinity LTD be?
If we acquire them, it would be fun to see. You should vote against it. Acquire them would be fun to see how they tried to recreate your work.
Exactly. Not that I want to gloat over it. Maybe just a little. Okay, so DeMarcus and I have really been looking forward to it, so fingers crossed this deal goes through. Well, this has certainly been the most interesting conversation of my day. All we can do now is look forward to the meeting, right? See you in there.
There's that. We got this person now.
Is Masako checking up?
Maybe that depends on who's that. I didn't realize your side's taken.
In this business, we just need to grab it. I'm all about free PR.
So basically we want to say here, come to the rescue of all those innocent workers will really look good for us.
I'm sure I can squeeze enough goodwill out of this to last us at least a year.
You know, if you really want to keep Ryujin in the public's good graces, there's one big thing to consider.
All right. I suppose you've earned the right to voice your opinion after everything you've done. Qualified or not.
Genevieve.
So let's hear it.
The internal neuroamp It's exploiting at every chance we get is a game changer. Nope, it should be banned, Genevieve.
The possible backlash on tech like this is not lost on me. However, the internal neuroamp will define the next era of tech, with Ryujin at the forefront. It's not an opportunity you just walk away from.
There's no way you could reveal tech like this and keep the public's favor. Do you really think the product that can manipulate unknowing citizens will be accepted by the public?
Not when you word it like that. But a product that can settle disputes or help broaden someone's point of view? Then you really have something that consumers will buy into. Well, it seems your talents really do stretch beyond just being an operative. Good talk. Maybe I'll even consult you on future endeavors.
You operatives really will wear any. Just the
That's because I'm the best source available.
I doubt that. But moving on. You've had the chance to encounter members of Infinity LTD throughout your assignments here. Do you think they're worth redemption? And why?
Let's see here. Infinity is filled with incompetent. The majority of those workers are in it. They didn't know what was going on.
Oh, I didn't mean in regards to Drexler's actions. More in the sense of, should a superior company like Ryujin make room for so many potentially lackluster employees?
You have the opportunity to do some good here. Why not take it?
That is a plea more well spent on Genevieve or...
Fine, just screw thousands out of jobs.
Your disdain is noted. And perhaps you thought I'd care because you're hopeful. Next question. What is your opinion on how Masako handled the mole situation?
It was sloppy. The mole never should have been possible in the first place.
Expand on that, if you can.
Masako should have fired Dalton. A strong steel focus on prevention, so situations like this never happens.
An excellent point. Why react and repair when you can prevent a situation altogether? I appreciate the insight. I suppose I should ask if there's anything I can do for you, considering how helpful you've been.
Then turning around tech like that is dangerous and should be banned.
It's only dangerous to those who can't afford one. Hence the added motivation that will bolster sales.
Fine, once the lawsuits hit, you'll be drowning in compensation. Can you guarantee all your employees can afford one? Now, lawsuits, I liked this one. But this one we didn't try before.
The guarantee depends on if we're willing to make the financial commitment to outfitting each employee with at least a shielding component. A cost that's not lost on me as CFO.
Fine, once the lawsuits hit, you'll be drowning in compensation.
It's possible. But with Alexis and Genevieve driving the restrictions and presentation of such a product, it's also highly unlikely. This has been rather enlightening for me. I appreciate the time.
Right.
Did Masako send you to try and convince me to acquire Infinity Ltd? I think we both know that's not going to work.
If we acquire LTD, you'd save jobs. It's good public perception. LTD doesn't deserve to be part. I feel like you just want to be difficult. It's good public perception.
Our public perception is good enough. If you ask me, reaching out to save Infinity just makes us look weak. The internal neuroamp gives us the power to crush our competitors, not take them under our wing. This is exactly why Masako's time as CEO is finished.
Masako is a better CEO than you'll ever be. I'm not using the internal neuroamp on anyone. It's too dangerous.
That neuroamp is a breakthrough. It gives us the edge in any situation, so get used to it. Besides, most on the board would agree. So why not use it to seal Infinity's fate?
Taking on Infinity would be a huge liability. I could care less about Infinity if they're not my problem. It's heartless to let Infinity die when you know there are benefits to acquiring them.
Ryujin Industries isn't a corporation built on heart. I think you know that. The benefits may exist, but the message will be stronger. As long as everyone has Ryujin's best interests in mind, this should make for an interesting meeting.
Speaking of, I plan on bringing up the internal neuramp as an issue in the meeting. If the internal neuramp best interests don't matter, it can guarantee success. Yeah, let's do this one. Speaking of, I plan on bringing up the internal neuramp as an issue in the meeting.
An issue? That would be a foolish move. Dalton and Alexis are the only two against it. You'd never get the rest to shut it down.
If you really cared about Ryujin's best interest, you'd vote to shut it down. Do you really think the good aspects of the internal neuramp outweigh the bad?
Please. Ryujin's best interests are long-term success and growing profits. The internal neuroamp provides both.
I hate this one.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I still have a lot of preparations to make.
Okay. So we're split on the neuroamp.
Don't cause any trouble.
Attend the meeting. Alright, I've got the mines in each one of the seats. We should clear this out right away. Die, folder. Die, marker. Alright. I think everybody should be in the meeting now.
I've got my eye on you.
F5 it. Alright. Let's get this meeting adjourned.
So much work to do.
I'm sorry. Is my butt in the way? Let's start the meeting.
It's good to see you again.
All right, everyone. As you all know, we've successfully exposed Infinity Ltd's botched human trials and murder for hire through SSNN. The public is demanding their leadership, namely Lucas Drexler, face trial, and he's probably writing his resignation as we speak. Ryujin will be launching a statement, but I believe now is the perfect time to acquire Infinity Ltd.
Our intention to purchase it would put the employee's mind at ease. That announcement would be garner public faith. We should act now before the competitor beats us to it. Masako hasn't steered you wrong yet. I trust her judgment. Yes, that's the great one.
The operative is right. Legal ramifications are a certainty, but the benefits far outweigh the disadvantages.
Arguments?
Infinity Ltd could be the Pandora's box of financial and legal risks. I simply cannot support an acquisition.
We should be crushing our competition, not rescuing them from their own flaws. This is a weak decision, Masako, and you know it. In fact, I move that Masako be removed from CEO altogether.
Ularu, this isn't a line you want to cross.
And considering you're the mole, if anyone's going to be removed from power, it's going to be you.
Hold up. Are you saying you lied to us?
Dalton, the last meeting we had, you distinctly said Imogene was the mole, and she'd been dealt with.
We only lied about Imogene so Uluru would incriminate herself. Imogene was just another victim. Uluru set her up. Imogene is innocent. She played a vital role in helping us expose Ularu. So we had to lie to get a job done. I'm sure you're familiar with the methods. Now, let's tell them the truth. Now, let's give it to...
Were you going to say something?
Imogene is innocent. She played a vital role in exposing Ularu.
Do you even have any proof to back up this outrageous claim?
Of course we do. The malicious code you hid on this slate to upload incriminating evidence against Masako onto Lucas Drexler's computer.
To put it bluntly, Ularu, you're fired. Security will hold you in your office until a proper exit interview can be done.
This isn't right. I should at least have the opportunity to resign.
And allow you to still be marketable to a competitor? I don't think so. This may be news to me, and I will be reviewing the evidence closely. But this isn't something you just get to walk away from.
You're finished here, Luru. Enjoy unemployment. You're going away for a long time. Enjoy unemployment. I love that.
Security. Escort Miss Chen to her office and see that she stays put.
You'll regret this. All of you.
I believe the only regret would be trusting you to begin with.
All right, back to business. All in favor of acquiring Infinity Ltd?
Aye.
All against?
Nay.
Good. Alexis, start drawing up the necessary documentation. Anyone have anything else they'd like to bring up?
I believe work on the internal app needs to be shelved. The internal app is too dangerous to market. I move to postpone production on the internal neural app. Internal app is too dangerous to market. Yes.
The internal neuroamp is a key component of Ryujin Industries' success for the next 10 years, if not more. Why would we shelve it after we've finally perfected it?
Takes away a person's free will, it's not right. The moment the public learns about it, no one will trust anyone anymore, especially Ryujin. The internal app is basically a mind control. It should be banned.
I'm waiting.
There are too many moral repercussions that need answers before it's safe on the market. No. The moment the public learns about this, Misako, no one will trust us.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but he's right. Regardless of the pros, the cons are too morally and ethically irresponsible to move forward with.
Agreed. Not to mention the security risks.
Very well. All in favor of shelving Project Dominion?
Aye.
All against?
Nay.
Vina, prep Project Dominion for storage. Any other matters to bring forth? None? This concludes our order of business for today.
Alrighty. We did the right thing, Duck.
Only there were more hours in the day.
Oh! I got you this time. I did. Operative. I scared you.
Shelving the internal neuroamp. Not the outcome I anticipated.
Let's see here. Maybe now you can see why the internal app is so dangerous.
A fine point, but it still proves its usefulness. The truth remains, Lucas Drexler learned a hard lesson, and we exposed a traitor among us. You've proven yourself to be quite the asset here at Ryujin.
If that's your way of saying thank you, you're welcome. Thank you. That's quite a compliment coming from Ryujin CEO. Hope that means I'll be getting a raise. Well, that'd be nice.
It's well earned and deserved. I truly appreciate the work you put into exposing Ularu. No operative has ever had to investigate our own to the extent that you did. I can imagine it may have been a lot of pressure, considering you were fairly new at the time.
It was nothing I'm not used to, whatever it takes, no pressure. How often does Ryujin have someone turn against the company?
Not often, and certainly not to this degree. We have the occasional employee consider selling information, but thanks to our security and operations teams, we always catch them before any damage can be done. This was the first time anyone from either department was involved.
It's nothing I'm not used to, whatever it takes to keep Ryujin on top. These are all types of jobs I live for. Whatever it takes, it's nothing I'm not used to.
Imogene's instincts were right about you. Now, as promised, I have your bonus. I hope you'll find it appropriate for all you've done. And I'm promoting you to senior operative. You've more than earned it.
I'm not sure this job is really for me.
Considering you've come this far, I find that hard to believe. As for the details, I think someone back on the operations floor would prefer to explain those to you.
All right, we got lots of money. 61, suck it, people! Yeah, yeah. Who's your daddy? Woo, who's your daddy? To the lobby. Oh. Acquire power? Is that the next one? Is that it? There's no more? There wasn't some sort of resolution, some sort of thing? That's it? What? The faction's done? Oh, I thought there'd be something more. Burden of proof, that thing is still up. Well, tread authority first here.
It's better. You need to move some merch.
So we'll do ammo. I need 7.7s. I need lots of those. And then on the ships, this one can go. Oh, just whatever. There's nothing in here that we wanted, right? Yeah. He's out of cash. Buy. AIDS. Does he have Panacea? No. Nothing really. Aluminum. Digipix. Yeah, we're good on all those things. Okay.
If you find anything else,
2 seconds, guys. Gotta open the door here. It's getting a little warm. And I'm back, guys. Got to cool it down here a little bit. Okay. Let's move a few things around. All right. So, grab a little ammos here. Trade there. Liquors. Ryujin Apartments? To be honest, I don't even think I've been up there that much. That's weird. All right, Frank.
If you've got the credits, I've got what you need.
Good. Good. I'm glad you got what I need, because I need those 7.7s like tomorrow. You've got tons of cash, which is what I wanted to see. So, on from the ship. Nova lights. Of course, we got those two things that we jettisoned that are gone. And then we're down to that. We can buy throwables from him. Impact grenades, we'll buy 2 of those. I just want to see the value. Oh yeah, he's got this new Assassin's Refined Hard Target. Well, that's an interesting one. It's a 50 caliber. Fire rate's a little slower on her, but she is a powerful weapon. That would be cool. Man, the mass on that thing. That's a nice weapon. Anyway, back to selling. Value-wise, down to 28. There.
All right, get out.
How are we doing on the cash? After last time upgrading our ship, we were kind of low, yeah. We went down $170,000. That was an expensive upgrade to the ship, but it was the best of the best. So I kind of expected it. There we go.
Welcome to see. Sure.
All right, so here he goes. He's got. You don't have ammo? What? What do you mean you don't have ammo? Whoa. Look at that. I need to compare that to mine. Let's see here. My helmet. And then do I have the stuff on? No. I need to put the cargo wear on. Operative helmet we can put on. What does that do? Anything? No, I don't think it does anything. Okay, so let's, now that we're back there.
James and I have a few ideas about how I'm sure we can make.
Okay, so let's go to the helmet. Yes, that one is better. Let us compare with the. It's an up by 2. Wow, it's an expensive upgrade, but definitely one we want to do. So let's grab that. Over to the sell. We will sell the helmet that we have on, the 102. Keeping the 104. That one can go. That can go. Immobilizer, heal paste. And the miscellaneous digipicks. Okay. Sell from the ship. That one down to 900. We will sell. Oh yeah, we've got more stuff on here. That one, 200. Let's just go to all. Value, 79. Tissue can go down to 3. No, I'm not going to sell any of that. The Cassium can go. One of that. Okay. Ship, she's filling up pretty good right now. We're getting to the point where we're going to have to sell her. One more good haul and she'll be pretty maxed. Okay. Emporium. There we go. Good old Emporium. I'm home. Oh, that fell down again. Ah, dang thing just keeps falling down.
All of our items are guaranteed. You won't find them more.
Okay, so he's got only 3,000 in his buys. Notes, miscellaneous items that you can buy. Nothing great here. So let's do all. Max it off at 3,500. Probably that one. Then 189 down to 6. There.
It was good to have you in.
So we got a look pretty good cash there now. Back in the 700,000 range. We were $1 million. That's my point to get back up. I knew the ship was going to cost that, you know, a good deal. It was, all in all, with different things that we modified on it, it was probably like a 200,000, 250,000 modifications. Then the base from what it was was probably already at 100,000, so it's probably sitting at 350. 350. Let's go over to L. So burden of proof. This is one of the quests that I've been wanting to get off for a while. Burden of proof. Starfield. Okay, so let's just see where we've got to go. So first spot, during the initiation quest at Crimson Fleet. Of course, there was Carter's gig evidence. There's Warden's log, which is found following the yellow-painted rooms. We knew that. Breaking the bank. Crimson Fleet main mission 4. All the main missions are done. Meeting up Juan. These are on the missions, the key evidence locations. We could do that. Now the players have flux as key. It's a good time to take a break from the Crimson. Hunt down the evidence. So we've got request ASAP. Found in Jazz's ship service office, just to the right of the computer terminal. How much of this do we need, though? So let's see here. Yeah. There's things all over the different place. The problem is that I think that quest is screwed. Because some of those was, like, on the ship that Crix was on, that blew up. If we didn't grab everything, I don't know if that's even still viable. But Power from Beyond, we can do this one. And there's 3 different ones here. We can add artifacts to collection, acquire power. Let's just shoot over here, the lodge, and see what that next spot is. Let's see something here. Display. Takes the upscaling off. It's almost like taking the upscaling off, it does better, which is really weird. Okay, who are we supposed to talk to? Acquire power. Okay, here. It's just an anomaly. Oh, no. We need to go back to the lodge. We gotta get him on the ship. I forgot. Since I upgraded the ship, I haven't put him on the ship. I've got to get him from the lodge. Let's see here. So, Jemison. Lodge. While we're here, we at least can add the artifact to the component. At least get him on the ship.
I think something's happened. Noelle was just talking to Vladimir. I think something's happened. Noelle was just talking to Vladimir.
Something's wrong with the comm to the eye.
What? Calm to the eye? Go to the eye. What the heck's going on? What? I'm coming, Valdemir. Whoa, we didn't even get to push R. Why can't we dock? What the heck? You gotta be kidding me, there's another glitch. What is going on? What in the frick? Okay, let's go to the moon. Nah, not land, just jump to it. Alright, then jump back to the eye.
This is UC Security. Prepare to be scanned for contraband. Scan complete. You are cleared to land at New Atlantis.
No, I don't want the planet. I want the thing that I'm on here, buddy. What the heck? We can't... Oh, shoot. Now I just hit the stupid jetpack. Oh, back. What in the frick is going on? Why can I not get in there? Just go back. No, just go to 0. There. What is going on here? I'm gonna have to ask my friend. Oh, nope, hit it again. I hate Steam. You hit, as soon as you hit shift, it knocks you out of it so that it's like, okay, what am I doing here? Let me see if I can get into Steam without hitting that. Okay, that's what I've got to do. Gotta ask my friend here, what's going on? Oh, man. He's probably not even on the one time. Yep. Can't dock at the key glitch. Well, yep, other people say the same thing. They can hail, but yet they can't dock. So I landed at the lock after fast traveling. I don't know. No sudden moves. We'll add the artifact. See if he's there. If he's not there, then there is a problem. There is a big problem then. See here. You can figure this out. So look at this detail. That, real blurry. This, kind of blurry. Then you get to like one of these things and you see like the grains of the wood. It's interesting on what things they did and what not. We'll add to it.
Vladimir! Vlad, come in! Come in! I think the eye's gone completely dark.
What?
I can't reach anyone on the station.
Don't worry, Pa. Just another glitch in the equipment.
Noel, Starborn, came out of nowhere.
Yes, he's fine.
Vladimir, get out of there!
He already left. Said he was going to the lodge.
Hold on, Valdemir. We're coming for you.
Sam! He's still breathing, but oh God, all that blood!
What?
Hello, Constellation. Are you there?
Who are you? What did you do to our friends?
They call me the Hunter. And now that I'm here, your part in glimpsing the Unity is over.
Unity? What are you talking about?
I'm already on my way. Say goodbye to your friends. It won't be long.
What?
Forget about us! That Starborn bastard is after the artifacts! You can't let him take them! Pack up the collection, move it somewhere they can't find it!
Vladimir's right. We need to fortify our position before that Starborn storms in. We move out once the artifacts are ready for transport.
What about everyone on the
What?
eye? We can't leave them to die up there.
There's an entire military operation on this planet that literally scans every single ship that comes into this whole area and has the entire city in lockdown because of terramorphs. This makes absolutely no sense. Why would we need to lock down? All we gotta do is tell the authorities. We need to stay here and protect the artifact. I'm not leaving anyone. I'm going to the Eye to rescue our friends. Yeah, screw this.
I understand if you want to go, but I need you here. Please, I don't know what's going to happen once that Starborn shows up.
To tell the
I don't know
UC
how long it's gonna
military.
take to pack up the artifacts. I'll get started. Hopefully this will only take a few minutes, if my hands can stop shaking.
What in the frickin' crap is going
Everyone,
on?
find a place to take cover.
I'm not letting these people die.
You really expect them to barge through the front door?
Just don't stand out in the open, Walter.
Could you all keep it down? I'm trying to work here.
I'm going to the Eye. Defend the lodge or go to the Eye. You guys are not just gonna let this person die. You know what's crazy about it is they're like, oh yeah, fam's dead. Well, we gotta hold on to the blah blah whatever. Screw your frickin' things, okay? Unbelievable. We've got the entire UC
Are you
here.
heading to the Eye? We'll need to barricade the door behind you. We won't be able to get back in.
Do you think I'm making the wrong decision? What the heck?
Walter, are you all right?
What the?
Hello, again.
I'm almost home.
Holy bullet sponges, man. God dang it. Reload your weapon, dude. I didn't even want to do that decision. What do you shoot me for, Vasco?
Everyone in the spacers. Scumbags and scabs.
Get out of my way, Jesus. I tell you, your frickin' guys get more in your way than anybody. My guy just does not reload. My God, reload, dude! Screw these frickin' people. What is going on? Okay. I have game is just totally glitching out. It's like zooming out of like different things and stuff like that. I've got people shooting at me. Everybody's not moving now. It's really weird. Well, that was not glitchy as all hell. It would have been a lot funner.
We need to get to the island. Help the others. What if that Starborn is still alive? We have to risk it. We could be dying of there.
Just shaking the screen like absolutely constantly. It made that thing like near impossible. Okay, rare laser rifle. Hope your shields are up because I'm blasting you to dust. Combat just way too clunky. I mean, just banging around constant like whatever thing's going off. It made it near impossible to even do anything. Trying to shoot him even on the head or even like body shots, just boom, 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 boom. It's just like my whole screen just smashing all over the place. I don't know if we can take that vibration off, but that made it. It's just unreal. It's like I'm like in World War III with bombs going off everywhere. What the hell? Sam!
Dad, come on. You have to keep your eyes open.
I made the wrong decision. I didn't save him. Your vitals are no, no, no.
Sam. Sam, can you hear me? It's Sarah.
I can patch it up. I can fix this.
There's nothing you can do now. He's not going to make it.
Shut up, Sarah.
Sam. Cora will be fine. Okay, Sam?
Oh my
We
God.
won't let anything happen to her.
Dad! Dad, get up! Get up! Please?
Cora, look away. He's gone, okay? He's gone. Cora, we have to go.
Go away! I told him you were coming. He just had to hold on a little longer. I hate you! Leave me alone! Go away!
Drea.
He came out of nowhere.
It's okay, Drea, I'm here. We need to get you on your feet. We need to get ready. Keep moving.
I don't think I can move right now. Go on without me. I'll be okay.
I'll get up.
Thank you again. I will be all right.
No, you need to get up. We need to keep moving. God dang it. Valdemar.
You're alive. Krix's ghost can keep waiting.
Come on. Let me help you up, all right? Let's go. All right? Come on.
No tears for the old. Got the others to worry about.
Barrett.
Okay. I admit, my famous personality wasn't so much help with this one.
As long as you're all right, Barrett.
I'll be fine. I just need to lie down for a bit longer.
Mom. Cora.
This is your fault! Leave me alone!
I'm sorry.
Vladimir! Oh, thank goodness. Where's Sam?
He's gone. We need to talk locks and bolts. Lodge and the Eye are not secure.
Starborn want the artifacts. We need to move them. We can't find more artifacts without the Eye, though, right? The hunter said he was leaving us alone.
Just means he's playing the waiting man's game. He'll be back once we've done all the work of collecting the other pieces.
The hunter, he probably found us because we're somewhere obvious. High-populated area, just like how the Starborn found you orbiting Neon the first time. But the fact that they're competing with us to find the artifacts means they can't get them without searching.
So we put the artifacts somewhere in the fringe, or on something that can slip from their grasp if they do another strike from the curtain.
Keep them on my ship. Keep them on my ship.
Fine idea. Starborn show up, you can burn helium in one spin of the grav drive to anywhere.
Here, keep the artifacts safe. I guess we'll meet back at the lodge after?
You can now build artillery on your ship or at your outpost. To build artillery on your ship, go to the new artillery screen inside your ship's cockpit. To build the artillery at one of the outposts, go to your outpost and enter the build mode. Well, just when I didn't think I connected with the characters, this one really hit me. Man. It's what she said, Cora, afterwards. That's what really got me. You know, you try your best. Guess we won't be coming back here. Might as well grab what we can get. God, that hit! That... Definitely the hardest hitting moment of the game. Yeah. I don't know, maybe it's because I've done like 180, almost 180 hours. And you get accustomed to the characters, and now you're not going to be with that character at all. It makes me think, could have I done something else? I mean, or did somebody have to die? Gosh. It's going to be another playthrough. It's going to be another playthrough of that. Andrea.
Thank you again. I will be all right.
Okay. Deep Seekers. Hey guys, I gotta use the restroom real quick. 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Whew. Doc, that's got heart now. It's all over. Man. Deep. Mission, Duck. That's been the hardest mission the whole game. Killed my people. We didn't even do anything the very first part. We just vacated the area. Still, they did this. Unbelievable. Bunch of crap. Bunch of suckers. Sitting there. Worthless. People with no reasoning. Just kill. Gonna go from there. It's ridiculous and it's sick. Make sure that every one of those Starborn pay. In Cora's name. She already had trouble with her mother. Now she loses Sam. It's a bunch of crap. I don't even like my decision. I didn't know what to do. I didn't want him to kill Walter. Now I've got a girl that's orphaned. It's almost like it's worse. It's crazy. Just absolutely nuts. And the UC, yeah. So much we did for them. Supposed to be protecting us. Yeah, that's what they were supposed to do. Supposed to protect us. Supposed to have the whole place locked down. How the heck did they get these people to just zoom and pop in like that? I mean, okay, they're a technology or whatever, so they're not scannable? Because I could scan them. It's just nuts. It doesn't make any sense on that regard. The security of this facility and everything is just a bunch of crap. Sam's frickin' gone because of these incompetents. The UC Vanguard was supposed to have my back. Freestar Rangers supposed to have my back. Do any of them come to the aid after everything we've helped? Well, if they've sure as heck haven't came to the aid yet, then people have to know that these Starborn are about. It's not like this thing would have happened. Gosh. Just wish there would have been some other way. Took Walter by the throat. Yeah, I don't like the decision making. Get the frick out of my way, Sarah. How's your damn problem? Every time you walk into me, can you not see me walking here? Apparently she can't, because she's frickin' blind. Ain't that a view? Doubt we'll come back here, so might as well check everything that we've got, but why do I have no frickin' flashlight? Oh, it's because I'm not wearing a helmet. Ah! That entire time, I was getting hurt because I wasn't wearing a helmet. Jesus criminy. No wonder I was taking so much damage there. I kept wondering that. I'm like, why am I taking so much damage being at such a high level? Because I have no thing on. Yeah, hard times is definitely an underestimate. Polytextile, we need those. I wonder if we can even continue at the lodge. Like, can we still drop stuff off there? Did the Starborn overtake it? What exactly happens with that, I wonder? Man, this mission PO'd me out. Not only did we spend 500 frickin' rounds on that hunter, but he was not even killable. And then he just zoomed and popped out or whatever. I just wanted to light him up. Frickin' savages. We have 4 skill points, which I just realized. One of the things we should do is figure out, let's go back to the lodge at least. See what we can find out there. See if we're going to be able to do some things. Alright. Let's undock. We're all upset about this. Wasn't a good feeling run, that's for certain. What the f... What? Build an armillary on your ship. Okay, so what would we do on the eye? Nothing. Where the hell does it want me to go here? We could put the outpost here. It's highly populated. Screw it, I'll put it on the ship. Screw those frickin' monkeys. And he was such a good dad. What the hell's wrong with this game and its stupid ass glitches? What is this crap, Todd? Like, for real? Really? And where's the ship deck? Oh my God.
If you were a victim of the recent attack, please remain calm. UC Security has everything under control.
If you had everything under control, my friend wouldn't be dead. Huh? Why weren't you doing your job and securing it? Scanning the people. Do something about it next time.
There's been an incident. Please
no shit, Sherlock.
Attention. The spaceport has been secured. Safety precautions remain in place. Please wait for the all-clear signal before exiting your homes.
If you're with
That
the
is
press,
all.
we have no statements to make about the attack at this time.
We're asking everyone to continue their day. There's no more active threat.
I don't even know if we can go to the lodge. The thing is, we had tons of things in our lodge. Do we just lose that whole entire shipment, or what happened here? I had like stockpiles there. Yeah, it's not even lit up. I know it's right over there. Get this. From the ship. Cargo hold. Resources. All of them. No. Transfer. Okay, so I can't pull it from me. How about H, F, resource. Can I take everything? So if I take the adaptive frame, B. Let's try 1 because it wasn't working before. So I should have the adaptive frame on me. Okay, I have 2 now, so let's just see if it's actually working. Oh, Jettison is getting rid of it. Out of the freaking ship. It's not giving it to me. Oh my god. I thought that I was freaking getting stuff out of the ship. Oh my god. Well, our weapon wasn't as good. So what are we gonna find out what we need right now, Sarah? We should have enough stuff on hand, hopefully here. Quickly drained. Let's go downstairs and we'll see what we've got. Okay, so here we're in research here. So, coming over here to the weapons workbench, we wanted to upgrade this thing. So we had these tactical whatever, we've been upgrading it for a while now. She's had the long barrel that we've got installed. The optic on her was the medium scope. We could go up to iron sights, but the medium scope we liked the best. This, of course, was the most expensive and had the most need of things. Moving on to that, we had the muzzle. We had the compensator that we put on here. We could have went up to the suppressor, which is what we had before. We went with the compensator. We could put this back on. That's an all case that we could do right there. It would improve the accuracy a little bit. The only thing that really came out of the compensator, I think, was the range. The range was a little bit better. But the accuracy was, you know, off by the 2% or whatever. So I don't know how I feel about that. I think it's not a big deal, 1.2% on those. The grip and stock, we had a tactical that we could have went to. So we could do that. We've got the ergonomic, but we can go up to this one. which allows us, but it drops then that accuracy and the mass drops. So there's this one, this one. So increases like, you know, a couple of those things here. So it's basically the ergonomic grip versus this. Increase actually aim down speed. I think that we're okay on that one. Then we had the laser. We've got the regular, we can move to this one, which will up it. But we need optic and laser mods if we wanted to do that. So there was that one we could upgrade to increase this. Should just get a better weapon, but so optic and laser mods 3 is what we need. So let's come over to the research. We'll go over to weaponry, optic, and laser mods. So this needs weapon engineering. So, weapon engineering should unlock. Where would weapon engineering be? Here. 5 weapon mods we now have to make. Okay, so that just sucks because we now would have to rebuild a weapon from it if we wanted to upgrade it. Shit. Such a pain in the A. Should have done this a long time ago. I don't know, we got this one right here. Unrestrained vengeance. I guess we've got a whole bunch of things on here. Do a standard barrel. Long barrels installed. Can always get more money for this. Need optic and laser mods 3 for that. So currently the recon laser is on there. Optic is a short scope. We could do a reflex sight. This one, recon. Technically that makes it worse. I don't know, I guess install. We have to do 5. So there, I can install that. Then we could do the iron sight. There's 2. Short scope. Back to that one again. Reflex scope. Yeah, that's letting me do it that way. There. I'll hit P again. Go to weapon engineering. Rank 2 needs to do 15 mods now. So back to this one again. Eternal, we could do overclocked. Emporium. There's actually stuff we don't have, which is crazy. Precision tuning. Magazine. Small battery. Grip stock. Muzzle. So basically we can go back and forth between this. Is there anything cheap? Probably would be that. The no mod. Back to this one. Back to that one. Back to this one. Back to that one. Back to this one. Back to that one. We're just trying to get up here.
Delicate work. I'll leave it to you.
Alright, 15 mods now. So now we hit the weapon engineering. We've maxed that up. Now we need 30 to move on to the next level here. So 30 here. Let's take this guy right here. Is it something easy? Those we have a lot of, so we could technically go back and forth. There we go, yeah. So we just go back and forth on that top one. Whatever's cheap. This one we have a lot of. Got a lot of that too. One way to get past it real quick, I guess. Just keep going back and forth. Can't be too much more. There we go. So that puts us weapon engineering top. Perfect. Okay. So now that we've got that done, how much stuff have we used up? No, we still have a lot of mass. Okay. Let's see if we can research things now. And in weaponry, we should be good to rock. Got this one. Oh my goodness, we're out of that stuff? We don't have any of this? Oh no, I have it. Oh, what am I thinking? So barrel mods, unlock that. Completed on those twos. Those are completed. That's completed. That one's completed. Polymers we're gonna need. That one's completed. Got a lot on the ship, so I think we might be okay there if we go back to the ship. Internal mods. There's that one done. So basically we need lead, polymer, aluminum. Do we really not have aluminum? No. Aluminum, nickel, nickel. Let me make a list here real quick. Just so I remember what I had here. So... aluminum, Aluminum. Nickel. What was it else we needed? Polymer. And lead. Polymer and lead. Okay, so... Polymer and lead. Okay, so we've got those done. Almost got this knocked out. Let's get this knocked out of the park. We can go back to normal. I'm gonna make them pay. We can't let them just get away from this. Next time we have a top-of-the-line weapon, I'm gonna annihilate their ass. Bunch of Sasquatches come down, murder my people, and I tried my best to take him down, and I just couldn't. I felt helpless. For the first time in a long time, I felt like I didn't have enough. We got all these resources on us we don't need. Go back in. Transfer. Resources. None of these things. And we'll come back with everything else we got. Well, hopefully it won't take too much. We've got most of the hard things, I think, done with. Get up. Okay, now that we're here, we're going to grab this thing. Again, we need transfer. So, resources. First thing we needed... Are you freaking kidding me? We don't have aluminum. We don't have nickel. We don't have polymer. We don't have lead. Literally everything that we need. Son of a Sasquatch. Flip it over. Okay. Achilles should have it. Get this stuff out of my junk folder. Good. Achilles will have it. Achilles or the minor thing on Neon. Oh crap, I clicked on the wrong one there.
Hardly walk. I'm thinking about
go.
You're an
So
independent
list-wise, aluminum,
I
nickel,
can
polymer,
promise you the
lead.
best rate in town. Ask anyone. Excellent.
So aluminum first. Take it. Lead. Take it. Nickel. Take it. Polymer. Polymer is going to be difficult. We'll find it somewhere. Let's see here. Polymer, should be able to find it in most vendors. Most vendors should have it.
I don't. Sure, Laredo makes some good. I'm sure I got what you need.
Sell. What we got on the ship? We got a lot on there.
I'll say right up front. Take a gander.
Polymer. That's what I need, buddy. Got it. Ammo. 7.7s. Let's see here. 7.
There's not enough to do around here.
I think you'll find that we. Here's what I haven't.
Ammo. Solid 4.35s. 235. All right, back to the lodge. Here we go. Go to the key, maybe to upgrade the ship to put the thing on there. Oh, here he is now. All right, so times went by.
Spaceport has an evac. Sure, have at it.
So we need to upgrade the shipbuilder. Gee, we have to add something. Artillery or something, I don't know what that is. I wonder what that would be under. Hmm. I would think it would be under Habs. Get outside it. All right, so it says build the artillery on your ship. All right, so how will we build an artillery? So there's a prompt to build it to the right of the thing. Okay, so it's on the ship. So all we have to do is walk on the ship. Should be able to do that. Pick it up. And here we go, ducky. I don't care. Bring it on.
How are you, Dusty?
I've noticed, I think my settings... I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to... No, I'll keep it. It's okay. I want to beef up that hull. If I can.
Whatever you need, we'll have to make it fast.
Modify the ship.
Okay, no problem.
So we've got this. Sections complete. Let's go to B. So our hull, basically like our armor. I believe, right? So starship, field, more hull. Get a better reactor, add a bunch of cargo holds to increase the mass, more hull, but you need a lot more mass to increase that. Okay. So how in the world do you make the monster to keep it a, let's see here. So we need to increase the hull itself. That's one of the biggest things. So let's go to G. So these ones, they're not amassing a lot of hull, 5+. Versus if we go to the structural, none of those are really going to add to the hull. So we can do duplicates on the Habs. We could technically take this, but we can't duplicate it here. But that would add to it. Add another compartment up here. Right now our mass is here, which is fine. If we were to add that, these all do 5. So that does 5, these all do 5. So I could just technically do... And adds 2 components there. Mass is a little high. That would duplicate it. mobility. We need to look at our mobility on it. So if I take those in there, yeah, those don't do anything to the mobility. So that should be fine. For design, connection here's. Let's see here. This one. I can't build those. That increased my hull. My mass is a little bit lower. Mobility still is 100. So that looks good. Unless I want to hold that grav drive there. Put it like that. Have her come in like this. She's got a little bit more. Everything's still good. The mass is kind of high. But her hull is increased. And then we could technically go a little bit more out there if we wanted to. Here we could add in another. Could add each one of those in. That increases our hull quite a bit. Or do we want to branch them out here? Put them all in the same, you know? I was thinking that too. We could do that. Move them out. So they're still on the same level. So then she's got the wing base. She's got those coordinated. Then moving over to G. Actually, let's come out here. I want to see what I'm building. This is just structural. Those like that. That looks pretty good. And then this top part we need some sort of component to it. What would look good? That's interesting. We could do these ones. No, it just looks clunky. I like this design. She's got more stuff. Technically, we can space out these now. This top part would be nice to have something there. Spine. We could put these compartments down here. Keep it still on one level. Each different little room. Okay. 8,000 we did on that one. I don't think we went down on anything. We still have 36 equipped power. Okay. She's going to be much bigger now when we look at her. Yeah, she's much wider. Okay, so let's go to... I don't understand why I can't just go to my area. Alright. Still hasn't got back to normal here. It feels like still kind of off.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Okay.
There we go. Mask. I'm gonna make our killer weapon. Oh shoot, I didn't take from the ship. Oh, son of a cracker. I meant to take all the components, and I forgot that. That we need. Got so much components. Bring it all down there so there's nothing that we run into that we might not have or something like that. Then we can also fill it up.
The scan is perfectly safe. Please keep.
All right, from the ship's cargo hold, want resources, transfer all, and then miscellaneous. We'll keep those on there. We've got the resources.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep. Okay. No. You see security. We be.
See what we can upgrade on the weapons. I think we should have everything we probably need on us, but in case there's something we need. He moves so slow.
Mateo, I need to be checking everyone's vitals.
All right, transfer resources. All. Okay.
I will be monitoring everyone's vitals for signs of continued trauma.
All right, we're here now. We should have everything that we needed. So, this one was first. Nickel. We didn't have adhesive. Are you freaking kidding me? Ugh. Alright, so we still need polymer. So on the list here, polymer is still needed. So I'll put that at the top of the list. Still need the polymer. Still need iridium and adhesive. Iridium adhesive. And adhesive and tungsten we needed. Tungsten. Alright, let's just see what we can actually do with what we've got here.
Hey, let's not stick around the lodge too long. We should get out there.
So we've got the barrel, we've got the top installed here. Optic is on medium. Which I like that. The muzzle, we could switch it back to the muzzle brake.
There's that empty feeling again.
With the suppressor,
Whenever someone's
which...
gone, there's like a hole in the lodge where there used to be.
So the suppressor and the muzzle brake allow probably the most. So there's that one. The grip, I didn't like. The laser.
Wouldn't mind burning some helium out in the fringe instead of being here, you know?
This one. Optic and lasers are still out there, though. We don't have that option.
There's that empty feeling again.
Oh, shit, good.
Whenever
Barrett.
someone's gone, there's like a hole in the lodge where there used to be.
Jesus Christ, shut up. Magazine rounds, can't upgrade that. Internal.
Wouldn't mind burning some helium out in the fringe instead of being here, you know?
The receiver is automatic. Can't do that one either. So we're just still stuck.
Hey, let's not stick around the lodge too long. We should
Put this stuff upstairs. Shit. Hit the wrong door again.
Yeah?
I don't want to talk to you. Come on. I'm in a move. God, I'm trying to do things quick, but man, does it take forever to do some things. Resources. Okay, we're down to 50. Okay. So, things that we need, again, polymer, iridium, and tungsten. Those are the ones that we need to get. I'll be right back, guys. Any suggestions? Get back at it, shall we? So, we know the things we need. The polymer, we need more of. Iridium, adhesive, tungsten. So let me think where we could go from here to get those.
Will be monitoring.
I think that the best... Well, no, we gotta go outside because you can't fast travel here.
Continue.
Okay. Let's move over to the map. I'm thinking the miner spot is going to have some of the stuff that we need. There's also, yeah, the miners. I think over there that they would have it. Neon. We'll just go through everybody till we find the dang thing. Won't come back to you. We're not empty-handed. So first to the left, mining.
We're going to be visiting the astral lounge while we're here. I mean, that's a given, right?
Chloe and I are very certainly my.
Okay, so again, polymer, iridium, adhesive, and tungsten. All right. Tungsten. He has 25 of. Grab those. So the tungsten we should be good on, I think. Then iridium. He has right there. We'll take that off the list. And then adhesive and polymer. So let's see here. Shoot, I didn't mean to grab that. Adhesive. No, he doesn't have that. Okay.
Come back soon, my friend. It's always a treat to see you.
Trade Authority might have it.
Need something?
Adhesive and polymer.
Yes.
That's what I need. All. He does not have adhesive. Does he have polymer? No.
All right, buzz off. Busy.
What about this guy? He's a weird one. He is a weird one. Adhesive, no. Polymer, no.
The other day, Sticks, I met a miner.
I don't care. Maybe goods here?
Dietrich's been great at... Sure, have a look.
All. Adhesive, good. He's got 12. And then polymer. He has pigment, but not polymer. So I think we're good on adhesive, maybe. I'd like to pick up more of that, just in case.
Thanks for stopping by our shop.
Has a full line of equipment and accessories for all your hectic needs.
Check that.
Get lost.
Check this. Reliant Medical, Outfitters. Doubt he's got it, but might as well just check it. Adhesive and polymer.
If you don't see what... Sure.
Okay, so all... He does have adhesive. Does he have polymer? Polytextiles he has. And he does have polymer. Yes. That should be what we need, guys. I think we've got it. We've got everything unlocked now. We should, hopefully.
The heart of the settled system.
Now we can go to the lodge before we had to run to it for some reason. Should look at it my whole ship too. I haven't done that yet. Okay.
Hey, let's not stick around the lodge too long. We should get out there.
All right, let's go over to the weaponry. Adhesive, 18. Tungsten, 25. So that one is complete. This one, what? How did we miss this? I swear I clicked in here. All right, so we still need adhesive and titanium. So adhesive is still up there. Titanium is the need. I don't even know how I missed that, but I did. Iridium. And we have none of that. Muzzle nods. More polymer. Lead. This could be another one we need. I feel like we have these upstairs. I didn't see these down here before, but I think we have them. Grab all the stuff real quick again. I didn't see those ones at the bottom.
I will be monitoring everyone's vitals.
Yeah, they could have put the storage right next to the damn thing. God, this game sometimes it's just so retarded. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Sometimes I'm just like, what the frick? Lubricants or no? So that one's unlocked fully. This is now blocked. Special projects rank. Are you freaking kidding me? We need another perk for that? Oh my god. Okay. Special projects. I need to unlock that now. Anything we can do here.
There's that empty feeling again. Whenever someone's gone, there's like a hole in the lodge where there used to be.
If we want to go back to the suppressor, we can do that. Its range won't be as good. Muzzle mods.
Wouldn't mind burning some helium out in the fringe instead of being here, you know?
Tactical grip, laser.
Hey, let's not stick around the lodge too long.
He just keeps saying it over and over again. I tell you, they know the living crap out of you in this game. That one we can't do. Hair trigger we could do.
Wouldn't mind burning some helium out in the fringe instead of being here, you know?
What do we not have? We don't have zero wire adhesive. Seriously, have to pick up more crap. Alright. I'm done with that for a while. We've researched a ton.
There's that empty feeling.
I swear, Brett, if you say that one more dang time, I'm gonna pop you right in the geezer. Alright. Over the resources. So we just need to grab more things, I guess. The cutter we now have on us. That should be on the ship. Okay. Back to the missions. All that to do that much, man. It's crazy.
The lodge feels a little colder than it used to.
If I may, I know our encounter with the hunter is the last thing anyone wants to talk about right now, but he said something that I can't get out of my mind. Unity. Do you remember that?
Said our part is glimpsing the unity was over.
Because he was stopping us, implying that we were getting closer to it. The thing is, I've heard that word before. It's an important concept in Keeper Aquilas's speeches.
The priest? Is the Sanctum Universum going to bless our little crusade of discovery?
It can't be a coincidence. The Sanctum has always believed that answers are out there in the stars. Look, I know it's the longest of shots and the biggest leap of faith I could ever ask us all to take, but why not talk to him?
You're right. Just a word. Where is the Sanctum Universum, anyway?
It's right here in the city, just a block or so from the lodge.
There's no harm in gathering more information. A visit to the Sanctum might actually be quite enlightening.
Thank you. I know it's not much to go on, but something about this feels right. I'll meet you over there.
Holy crap, we got 20,000 credits for that. How are we doing now? 7:33. Okay. These powers: grab, dash. Oxygen, clean. Metagravitational force. Fill your foes with a silent calm of the universe. Compel them to temporarily abandon their weapons. Bend time and glimpse seen past someone who will walk. That's always cool.
I'm not sure power like that was meant for humankind. There's something I need to talk to you about.
Constellation has suffered losses before.
Thanks for taking time to chat. I really need a friendly ear right about now. I received a message from Constellation, and it's given me a lot to think about.
It's an emergency of some kind. We can head this right away.
No, it's nothing like that. It's just a list of requests. Things I would normally handle if I was there. But I'm not. I'm out here instead with you.
Are you upset that I'm keeping you away from the lodge?
You're not keeping me out here. I am. Just... Here, let me explain. Before I joined Constellation, I served for 8 years as the head of the Navigator Corps, until the UC decided to axe the department.
Government cunts take their toll on everyone.
Yeah, sure. Some more than others. You see, the top brass demanded press-worthy discoveries to justify the spending, and money was tight after the war. Shutdown was inevitable. At the end of the day, I was in charge, so the blame obviously fell on my shoulders.
It's ridiculous to accept all the blame.
Oh, like hell I can't. You once told me that you favored the journey over the destination, so I'm hoping you'll understand what I'm trying to say. I failed because I was more concerned about exploring the stars than pushing a pencil. If I had fought harder, I'm convinced our division may have had a chance to prove its value.
Nonsense. No one would have pushed harder than you.
That's just it, though. Did I push too hard? Did they shut us down because I wasn't quietly sitting at my desk approving meaningless memos? We'll never know.
At least Constellation has seen a great success.
Well, that brings us to this message now, doesn't it? Call it whatever you want. My drive, my initiative, my optimism. It's been my greatest strength and my worst nightmare. It elevates me to these positions of authority, but all I want to do is explore, not sit and make sure all the accounts are balanced.
You're afraid that your absence will cause the Constellation to collapse?
Yes, exactly. If it's obvious to you, imagine how obvious it is to someone like Barrett or Mateo. Oh, they must be itching to replace me by now. God damn it.
Don't worry, Sarah. We'll figure this out together.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Oh, here you are trying to help me and I'm yelling at you. You have to understand. Once Aja retired, I lost the only person that gave a damn.
I'll always be here for you, Sarah.
Look, it's clear that you have feelings for me. It's just... I've never had time for this sort of thing in my life. Please, it's not you. It's me. I'm just not ready to get that close. I can't. Not now. But thank you for being there and listening. It helped. It really did.
All right, guys. I'm going to save it right here. We're going to be back in a little while. So I just want to say thank you to everybody. Don't worry, we'll be back very shortly tonight for more Starfield. Have yourself a wonderful day, and I will see you guys soon.